Good morning. New legal trouble for Donald Trump.
You're now facing another possible indictment. It is July the 19th. This is Today. Target, the former president, informed by the special counsel he is the focus of the investigation into January 6th and the efforts to overturn the 2020 election. Trump lashing out overnight.
Election interference. The DOJ has become a weapon for the Democrats. An absolute weapon.
This morning, reaction from Republican rivals, the other investigations facing Trump, and what it all means for the 2024 race. Detained, we are learning more about the American soldier now being held in North Korea.
Willfully and without authorization crossed the military demarcation line.
Just ahead, why officials believe he fled across the border as tensions escalate over a new North Korean missile test. We'll have the very latest. Still sweltering, no relief from that brutal heat wave. Phoenix shattering long-standing records. Parts of Texas hitting triple digits for 33 straight days and counting. Power problems and air quality quickly becoming major concerns. Al's tracking all of it. What happened? New details emerging overnight in that bizarre disappearance and return home of a woman in Alabama. What police are now revealing about the investigation, the toddler she reported seeing, and where she was just before she called police. Those stories plus lost and found.
I'm alive and I really didn't think I'd make it.
The sailor rescued after 3 months, stranded at sea with his dog, opening up about his ordeal. And money talks. Another lottery drawing with no winner overnight. The nation's two biggest jackpots now worth nearly $2 billion combined. Today, Wednesday, July 19th, 2023.
From NBC News, this is Today with Savannah Guthrie and Hoda Kotb from Studio 1A in Rockefeller Plaza.
Well, good morning. Good to see you. Welcome to Today. We're happy you were with us on this Wednesday morning. So happy that Willie is here on this Wednesday. I said billion. I said $2 billion.
Did you say $2 billion?
I know. I had to rehear it again. Yeah.
A lot of people dreaming about what they would do with that money this morning. Perhaps buy another air conditioner, given the temperature outside.
No kidding. We're going to get to the extreme heat. It's just shattering records. How about this? This live look at Phoenix. It is at this hour in Phoenix, Arizona, 102 degrees.
Wow.
Today is well on its way of becoming the 20th straight day above 110.
And that dangerous heat showing no signs of stopping. Going into the weekend, even into next week. Al has all the details in just a bit.
But we are going to start with Donald Trump, once again finding himself the focus of a major investigation into potential efforts to overturn the 2020 election.
It is one of now 4 major investigations surrounding the former president, including the federal classified documents case in Florida, New York state charges related to alleged hush money payments, possible election interference in Georgia, and now the target in that special counsel investigation.
We have complete coverage, including the potential impact on the 2024 race. We're going to start off with NBC's Garrett Hake. He covers the Trump campaign. Hey, Garrett, good morning.
Hey, Hoda, good morning. The former president basically scooped law enforcement with his announcement that he expects to soon face federal criminal charges for a second time, this time for his efforts to hold on to power after an election he lost. The GOP's presidential frontrunner wasted no time, though, turning his latest legal challenge into fuel for his campaign.
And that's your latest weather, guys.
All right, Al, thank you. Still had new details on that amazing survival story, the one we told you about yesterday. That sailor who was stranded at sea for months, now revealing more about his ordeal and the miracle rescue. We are going to hear from him.
Plus, inside a growing debate tied to the shortage of pilots facing the nation's airlines. How old is too old to fly a commercial jet? You might be surprised at who's pushing back against the idea of raising the retirement age ahead of a key vote on Capitol Hill. But first, this is Today on NBC.
Wow.
And that is your latest weather.
All right, Al, thank you very much. Coming up, we're getting you ready for the year's biggest event at the box office. It is Barbenheimer. The growing excitement this morning of 2 very different summer blockbusters set to open on Friday.
But first of all, you always say there should be an entire channel dedicated to military reunions.
sure.
Well, we got one for you to add to your list.
Can't
Coming up
wait.
right after this. It's 8 o'clock on Today. Coming up, hot, hot, hot. Tens of millions facing yet another day of record-breaking temperatures.
We've never experienced this kind of sustained heat.
That miserable heat wave showing no signs of cooling off. How can you stay safe in the days ahead? Al will have his full forecast. Then, speaking out, how a routine surgical procedure went horribly wrong. We'll hear from the women who fell victim to painful fertility treatments.
This is something that has changed me and my family's life forever.
Straight ahead, the shocking details behind their stories. Plus, Tupac investigation. Las Vegas police serve a new search warrant in connection with the murder of legendary rapper Tupac Shakur. Inside the new details in the 25-year-old case. And double feature.
Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Ken.
Didn't need a charge.
Two of the summer's most highly anticipated films, Barbie and Oppenheimer, taking the internet by storm.
Are people going Oppenheimer Barbie or Barbie Oppenheimer?
How fans are getting ready for the big opening weekend known as Barbenheimer. Today, Wednesday, July 19th, 2023.
Celebrating Larry's birthday. Today I turned 12. On a mother-son trip from Concord, Massachusetts. Shout out to my LS baseball team in Pleasanton, California. Shout out to Mason, Ohio. Toronto, Florida. And Ferndale, Michigan. Here with my grandparents from Sidell, Illinois.
Hi to my brother and sister back in Portland, Oregon.
Love you, Minnie and EJ.
From Chesapeake, Virginia. I've been watching Today for 50 years.
Love that. That's so cool.
Super sweet. Welcome back, guys. How about another look on this Wednesday morning at our gorgeous crowd? They came out, and we're going to go out and say hello to them. They're probably going to meet Martha Stewart. Savannah's taking the day off. Willie's here. And we have Tom Llamas join the table, which is always fun. Good to see you, Tom.
Dedicated fans out there. It's steamy today.
I
so
know.
we're going to go say hi in just a little bit. Meanwhile, it's been a pretty busy summer of shark sightings and attacks. And tomorrow on Today, we'll talk to a woman who knows the predator better than most, the marine biologist and photographer behind these incredible images and encounters will be here live in Studio 1A.
All right, let's get to our news at 8 o'clock, guys. Former President Donald Trump hitting back hard overnight, facing possible charges over efforts to overturn the 2020 election. Beautiful, beautiful, Al. By the way, we do still have a couple of birthdays out here. We saw this lovely lady who's turning 90. What's your name?
Lara,
And how old are you today?
12.
We got 12-year-old Lara. And who else is celebrating a birthday?
Donna,
And how old are you?
21.
Yeah, way to go, Donna. Any other birthdays? We got one more. We come on. When you come here, you get to celebrate with us. What's your name, honey?
My name's Dylan.
And
12.
you're turning 12? Dylan's turning 12.
Look at that.
Man. Anyway, don't you love when people come and celebrate big milestones out here on the
That's
show?
why
We're
they come.
We're so
We love
happy.
having
All right, guys, ahead on our fourth hour, the hottest new beauty trends. It's called skin streaming.
Ooh,
But first in the third hour, is your phone running out of storage or your emails out of control? We're going to walk you through a much-needed digital cleanup. We're going to show you how to do it. But first, your local news.
And a lobster cleanup.
Yes.
Woo.
I mean,
That's messy.
Friday on Today, country pop sensation Dan and Shay. Live on the Plaza, the Grammy-winning duo gets you fired up and ready to take on the weekend. It's the City Concert Series, Friday, only on Today.